Interesting point, Humera. I think the guests you'll be speaking to bring a global perspective, comparing and contrasting. The cat has walked on the laptop. I'm sorry. Sidney, go away. So that's him. Right, okay. Gonna have to start again.
You're listening to an IOE podcast from the UCL Institute of Education. Powered by UCL Minds.
Rob, we're back for season 3.
That's right, Humera. Research for the Real World is back again, and we've passed the 100-day mark of lockdown here in the UK. Restrictions are easing, but we're still some distance from getting back to normal, whatever that is.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. The world has changed drastically and reached some terrible milestones. We have racial injustice coming to the fore and over 10 million confirmed cases of coronavirus across the world, and the search continues for a vaccine.
Something that, of course, requires collaboration between researchers, which is what we're all about on this podcast. Hello, I'm Rob Webster, an Associate Professor at the Centre for Inclusive Education.
And I'm Dr. Humera Iqbal, a lecturer in psychology at the Thomas Coram Research Unit. Both of us work at the Institute of Education, which is part of UCL.
Like the season before, we'll be talking about the coronavirus pandemic and its impact on the educational and social science worlds.
Looking through our schedule, I think the difference between the past 2 seasons and season 3 is that we're really looking towards the future. I'll be speaking to Dr. Tejendra Pherali about the UN Sustainable Development Goals for Education, as well as Dr. Keri Wong about mental well-being in youth, both concerning post-COVID-19 phases.
Interesting point, Humera. I think the guests you'll be speaking to bring a global perspective, comparing and contrasting between what's happening in different countries, whereas the guests I'll be speaking to are focusing on studies in the UK. I'll be chatting to Dr. Sam Sims about school closures and how that may impact on the supply of teachers, and to Professor Dominic Wyse about how parents have been taking on the role of teachers during the period of partial school closure, something I know a bit about with a young one at home.
I'm looking forward to hearing what they all have to say and perhaps predicting the future too.
Let's see. Remember, you can listen and subscribe to the IOE podcast on your preferred podcasting app to make sure you don't miss out whenever we release a new episode.
And if you'd like to join me and see what our guests and podcast team have been listening to during lockdown, just search Research for the Real World on Spotify and you too can join in.
Thanks so much for downloading and listening to this IOE podcast from the UCL Institute of Education, University College London.